Hello people, welcome back to the second part of my Duolingo adventures in Irish. So for this video I will take you through Basics 2. Before we start, let's have a look at the notes that accompany this. Buntus 2, Basics 2, but I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing that. So you're still there, that's wonderful. We'll start with the strange but important little rule. This is the golden rule of Irish spelling, and it's important for all sorts of things all the time. So let's see if I can pronounce this. I rushed into that a little bit. Call le gol agus lehan le lehan. I think that's some reading. Lehan. Anyway, it's actually quite a consistent and well observed rule across Irish, which is very rare. You should get very used to it to the point that a word which doesn't follow the rule will stand out to you. The phrase literally means, there we are, slender with slender and broad with broad. There we go. Call le call agus lehan le lehan, and refers to vowels in a word. So slender versus broad is a way to group the vowels into two distinct groups. So a, o, u are broad vowels, and slender, a, e, n, e. The rule says that the vowels on either side of any consonant should match. They should both be slender or both be broad. Okay, it's actually an important rule because certain consonants, especially S and T, will change their sound appreciably depending on whether they are slender or broad. To see if the stem of a verb is broad or slender, look at the last vowel in that stem. Okay, this is complicated. For examples, take the verbs dún and brish. The last vowel in dún is broad, so you would use broad endings when conjugating this verb. Similarly, you would use slender endings when conjugating brish. Okay. Right. So we do have two present tenses in Irish, which functions just like in English. Let's start with the present habitual. This describes what one does on a regular basis, not what one is doing right now. Okay. The verbs in Irish are split into three main groups. First, conjugation, the singular conjugation, and the irregular verbs. Okay. Right, so basically these verbs only have one syllable. In the present tense, the ending is generally added directly to the stem. Examples here are done, to close, all, to drink, and brish, to break. So the examples here is dunam, I close, dunan she, he closes, brisham, I break, brishan she, he breaks, and olamid, we drink. Notice how sometimes it takes two words and sometimes just one. In present tense verbs, may and mood are often not used. They can be incorporated into the verb to make the synthetic form. Okay. These verbs have more than second conjugation. These verbs have more than one syllable. To conjugate and use them correctly takes a bit more intuition, but you'll be grand. The words come in two halves for you to identify. They will have a root and a stem. To conjugate them, you will remove the stem and replace it with an appropriate ending. There aren't too many endings to learn. Examples of second conjugation verbs are bali, cianai, oscal, and inis. Apologies if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but this is my first time in learning Irish, so Watch how their stems are removed, altered to take the ending. So balon. So oh Christ. So I'm assuming Bali was balon 2, Kianamid, Inshim, and Osglon Shiv. Okay, I think I've got the hang of that. Once I start doing the lessons, it'll start becoming clearer. Irregular verbs. Oh no, a different beast altogether. No hassle, there are only 11 of these. Some of them appear quite regular most of the time, but all of them have at least one tense in which they do not obey the standard rules. So it's necessary to memorise these 11 verbs in all forms and tenses. Just to warn you, they are aber, to say, bear, carry or bring, be, to be, close, here, Jan. Oh yeah, that's like the Gaelic, Jan, do or make, fake, see, fi, to get, eat, taver, give, tar, to come, and te, to, or che, to go. But seriously, they're not that bad. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Right, let's start doing some practicing. So let's start the lesson. So it's the woman is na mana mana mana. Na fear is the men. Oh, this is another thing we've come across is that assume that na is the plural, yep, and fear is men. I read the newspaper. Lame is I read. And the newspaper is an Nochten. There we go. Why is this not speaking much? Ehin na something Aaron. So that'll be so it's the boys that eat bread. Now is it Boacheli or Voacheli? I think it's now Boacheli. I might have that wrong. Oh yes it is. The girls eat. Ehen na Kalini. I'm gonna just check that, girls. Nakalini. There's only one L though. Nakalini. Oh, and there's accents on the last two I's.
Lemit.
Lemit. I think I've spelled that right. Oh, no, we read lemit. There's no TH in it.
Lame.
That's
Lame.
lame. That's I read. And there's an accent on the E.
Lemit.
So, yep, won't make that same mistake again. No, let's remember to put the accent on E. We read. There we go. So let's carry on. So 33% complete. This next one should make it 37%. You are ta shiv.
Ichimut rish.
Echemit rish is we eat rice. A sandwich and milk. Céim Caper agus Banya.
Léim siad an nuachtán.
Leon shed that's they read the menu. The newspaper. It was menu or newspaper. Child is I don't know. Child is an pasta.
Támid.
Tamid. Have I got that right? Oh, yeah, but I missed out the I. And there's an accent on the A.
Tá tú.
Two. Oh, there's an accent on the U as well, but
Léim siad an nuachtán.
yeah. We read the newspaper. No, it's they read. Why did I put? I knew it was they. Why did I put we?
Léim siad an nuachtán.
They read the newspaper. So, yep. Next lesson. Whenever you're ready. There we go. 67% complete. So, this should finish this lesson. The children eat na pasti. Oh no, it's yeah. Remember the verb to eat's got to go at the beginning. So ihin na pasti. Na pasti. The children. She has a book and he has a newspaper. Okay. So ta lever. If it's she, it's eke. And if he has a newspaper, ta nochten age. Have I got that right? Yes! Yeah, because I remember E was she and A was he.
Tá nuachtán agam.
Ta nochten agam. That's I have a newspaper. Because yeah, the Irish is like Scottish Gaelic, and that to say you have something, you have to say something. So that literally means a newspaper is at me. We drink water. I think that's all we drink is Olamid. I knew it was all. There we go. And lever is the book. He has the rice and she has the sandwich. He has the rice and a sandwich. So ta and rish agus caper aige. There we go. So that's that's basics 2 complete. So whenever you're ready. 5 experience bonus. I've reached level 4 in basics 2. Yay! Okay, so that's all for this video. I'm gonna sign off. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon when we'll tackle some Irish phrases. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.